is it scares them. It makes them want to back off. This is the fear of the dishonesty. This is the fear of like, am I being impulsive? This is the fear of having been hurt in the past. They don't want to get hurt by something as serious as this twin flame connection, right? And their awareness of this is, it's scary for them, right? I can't believe I just lost that and I'm almost done. Hey, Mary Lyman, I'm sorry, guys. My internet just dropped out. So the last card for the feminine, oh no, is passion extinguishing. And look at that, fire and water is meeting in this card. The lava pouring off into the ocean. When I look at this passion extinguishing, sorry, Christina Davis Buffkin, sorry, you guys, the internet dropped. When I look at this passion extinguishing, I think that what it makes me think of is that whatever slowdown that's happening here with the masculine, I think my feminines are going to be afraid that things are falling apart, that things aren't working, that they need to maybe walk away. I think that this future of being associated with these cups, energy, and this Six of Pentacles, y'all need to stay as positively focused as possible. This twin flame connection is also very key in all of this. If you're not careful, you guys could sort of, I feel like you could blow it up. Not blow it up, but like deny it and walk away. And I'm also going to say this to the masculines. Don't take too long on this run here, on this future stuff. If you get too caught up in this Hanged Man energy, or you get too caught up in the sadness of this Ten of Swords, that could also make the passion feel like it's extinguishing for the feminines, where they could feel like they're losing you, losing sight of you, forcing you to do something that you don't necessarily want to do. There's a part of all of this that I sort of feel like whatever this action is for the masculines moving forward into the future, whatever work that they need to do or whatever they need to clear out of the way to make room for this relationship or for this connection, I mean, I don't want to put a time limit on it, but I sort of feel like the longer they take, the more that we get to this place of passion extinguishing. The more that we get to this place of them feeling, the feminines feeling that maybe they were being impulsive, maybe they couldn't trust it, maybe there is shadiness going on in closed doors, maybe there's something that's not being revealed to them. And because the importance of this connection to the feminine, or the feelings that they do have, that they're willing to kind of try and, like, to me, I look at these cards and I feel like the feminine is trying to get out of her own way and out of her own thoughts to sort of trust this and move forward. But if she has every reason to trust it right now, because this beautiful line of cards that is being presented by the masculine says to me that the masculine appears to be all in and aware, but there's some steps that need to be taken moving into the future on the masculine's behalf that could slow him down. And that slowdown, if he's not communicative or on top of it, the feminine may misread this. I'm just going to say that. And I think that this twin flame connection is sort of the most important card in my feminine's warnings, only because staying focused on that should strengthen my feminines. But what's going to happen with that shadiness behind closed doors and that passion extinguished is that the fear of losing that, or the fear of that not being acknowledged by the masculine, could be the very fear that sort of extinguishes it all. It's not the best sort of outcome. We will be we'll be revisiting these cards next week to see what's transpired over the week. It'll be interesting to see where the masculine is at versus the feminine. But I think that there's still possibility here. The question is how quickly can they move, or how brave are they both? Like, that's the way that I see it. That shadiness behind closed doors, that passion extinguishing, that water meeting fire in that way speaks to this idea that, like, just as quickly as it can ignite, it can go right back out. So it makes me a little bit like wonder, I'm just sort of looking at this. If that line of the future for the masculine speaks to this idea that they have some shit to work through, and I don't think the feminine sees it clearly. If you've related to either side of this, or both sides, you know, like, say you feel like, oh yes, this is me and my partner, my suggestion to you would be to remain curious. Like, what would the energies that we have leading off this week, this Page of Wands in the feminine, which is this curious, playful, exciting plans, right? And then in that Page of Pentacles, that's the plans for structure, right? That's sort of trying to ground in that structure. I think that some of my feminines will be able to sort of stay focused. Also, we have the Six of Cups energy up here, which is also a very loving past life nostalgia. There's a connection here between this masculine and this feminine. It's in the Six of Cups, it's in the Four of Wands, it's in the Twin Flame connection card. It is definitely, and that's the hard part. That's the problem. It's not the problem, I don't want to say that, but that is what sort of not only is the impetus for this connection, right? And that's what sort of propels this connection on, makes it feel intense, makes it exciting. But it's also the thing that is scary for the feminine, I feel like, just judging by these last two readings. I feel like this is what's scaring the shit out of the feminine. And then as far as the masculine, I feel like he feels more okay with it. Certainly with this run of Page, King, Ace, and Ace, he feels presently, he's very much like, yeah, I this is what I want, but then it's like, oh shit, but I got to deal with all of this shit to clear the way. How fast can I do it? And both of them have this Seven of Cups over here and this Seven of Swords over here. So both of them are trying to trust the other one. Mentally, my feminine is a little bit more